So she's going to go through 4.8 for us.
Thanks. I'm going to try and be quick, I think. So this is the lightning talk. Dan said that there's going to be an expert talking about a particular field. I've got to correct him here. I'm not an expert. I'm just going to talk about what I know about 4.8. This is me, Todd Halfpenny. I'm joining this. Can you hear me? Is that okay? This is my Twitter handle. Slides can be found here. I'll post up the link afterwards if we need it. I'm a bit of a WordPress dabbler, really. It's not my full-time job or anything like that. I just like it and I love the community. Yeah, so I get hooked on it. I have written a couple of plugins, and that's about as far as I go. And so this talk is about Evans, which is a 4.8 release, named after Bill Evans, I think, who's a jazz pianist or something. I don't know too much about jazz either, so I'm no expert there. The 4.8 release was a slightly smaller release than some of the previous ones. It was cut down and focused a bit on especially widgets and a few. In fact, there were lots of tickets, but the core ones that were front for users, I suppose, were in the widgets area. It was released on the 8th of June, and I was watching the Slack community chat of the day before. And it was really exciting, actually. I didn't get involved in it at all, but it was nice to watch people panicking about, oh, who's updated the blog, who's updated the codex, and yeah, lots of stuff going on. It's quite interesting. There were two leads in this release. Jeff Paul and a chap called Matt Mullingway, who's some fly-by-night WordPress dabbler, I think. And what was interesting is there was kind of almost a third of the contributors to 4.8 were first-time contributors. So I suppose that what that shows us is you can get involved if you want to update documentation or update code or I don't know, any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, they're very welcoming as a community to take people on. So let's have a look at some of the key features that were in 4.8. As I said, it was fairly small, really, in terms of the hard-hitting features. What was there was quite big in itself. In terms of editing, I suppose the key area was, and they had an updated Tiny MCE, which is the visual editor you see when you're doing your posts and pages. That was a newer version. Probably doesn't mean too much to users or developers right off the bat, but the latest update does have some new APIs in, which hopefully will mean that plugins can be written that take advantage of Tiny MCE a lot easier. In past releases, it was quite painful to kind of wrangle it wherever you wanted. So maybe we'll see some really nice plugins coming out off the back of this update. And another thing that people have been kind of squabbling about for quite a while is I don't know if you're sort of typing in links into your WordPress posts and you go back to edit and kind of you get all sorts of breakages in the HTML underneath, and they've got this thing with link boundaries. I don't know whether it's part of Tiny MCE or something else again. I don't know if I've explained it well, so I can show you a video. This is the official video that Matt might have put out. So there's the link here, and he's going to go and edit it, put some text on the front, and then kind of go to the end and add some more text. And you can see that it works intuitively. So the text at the front gets added to the link rather than not being linked, and the text at the end doesn't, which is kind of how I suppose Word and document editors like Word work today. So that was something else they put in, which I think people just kind of take for granted, but it's a nice touch. And actually, this slide brings me on to one of the new features that came in as well, was this inclusion of new media widgets. There were 3 in total, I think. There's a video, audio, and image widgets now included. This video here is in a widget that's been pulled onto the page, and the core includes a base level media widget now for developers to extend. So hopefully we'll see, I don't know, more third-party plugins coming out with advanced media widgets, which should be nice. I can have a quick look, I think, in here at what a video widget looks like in there. I can embed from a YouTube URL or Vimeo. In fact, same as if you're embedding just in line with videos, where you can upload your own video files to your site as well. That's kind of in there, which is nice and simple. You can give it a title, in this case. That's the first of the new widgets. The second widget is kind of controversial, actually. It's really like the Marmite piece of the WordPress 4.8 release, I think, is the standard text widget now has a visual editor, which you can just type bold text, italic text, links, and even link with a visual editor in the text widget. Most people I've seen on the communities and on the boards love it. They think it's brilliant because now you can just type, you don't have to worry about angle brackets, bold, and all that sort of carry on. What it did do, though, on the flip side, is it broke anybody who was putting code into their text widgets, which is a lot of people, it turns out, and it's quite a major flaw. I'm kind of unsure how it got through testing. It seems like a fairly obvious thing, but I suppose it's something that will be tested in the future. There's a lot of track tickets open referencing this text widget, and they're planning on fixing it, but they've got to a point now where they've released something new and they don't want to just roll back because people have started using it. So we're in a bit of it's a funny conversation about where they're going to go from here. I can show you quickly what it looks like as well. And it is really cool. Like if you're starting your first WordPress site and you wanted a text widget, you'd be like, well, this is obviously cool, right? I mean, there's no need to do anything else apart from that. Is what you want. Unfortunately, if you had a script tag in there to bring in some JavaScript or something, then that's now broke. Whoops. Yeah. I mean, it's cool, isn't it? It's good. People want it. They just don't want it broken. The last of the media widgets that's in is this new audio widget, which is similar to the video widget, so you can upload an audio file. Wow, I'm going to play this and see. Oh no, I haven't done my volume up. It's not very loud, but this is too cool. No. Yeah. Okay, yeah. My girlfriend knew exactly when I was rehearsing this talk because she's like, oh, it's playing that Pac-Man again. So you've got a widget which nicely, you add a local file or a remote audio file in here. And when you pull your audio file in, you choose kind of the source site. And what it does, it renders you a nice, even in the back end, a nice audio player, which, is cool, right? That's also pretty neat. And then the last widget that came in was actually this media widget, it's an image widget. A lot of people spent a lot of time using the text widgets to get images in. They were broke now, forget that. We've got this new image widget. That's an image from one of my plugins. It's called Plant UML Render. I don't know if you use Plant UML. In text, you can write diagrams, and then it gives you a blooming good diagram. But I'll show you what that looks like as well. So just a widget, drag it in. So these are all sidebars. These probably shouldn't tell Doug, but they're all sidebars that lay out pages using widgets. Another widget, this time that was included, is the dashboard widget, which shows local WordPress events and news based on your location. This was taken last month, and I was like, where's WordPress London? It's not there. Like, it's not there. And I was going to shout down about it, and then he tells me, it's not an official WordPress meet or something like that, I don't know. But Romford's there, so we'll go to that one next month, right? We'll record it. So this is cool, just comes up and gives you some nice industry news. We'll fix that WordPress. There were other bits included, like I said, there were lots of track tickets, lots of things that got included. There were a couple of good accessibility improvements in the admin area from what I read. I don't understand enough about it to be able to preach and tell you about it. But there's just, like this is, can I do this? Where can you do that? I was trying to zoom in, but look at this, Emoji 5 support. This is what we've been waiting for. Matt was talking about new widgets. We've got a guy with his head being blown off. My lap just kicked me out. It just did. It's all been great. Can you believe it? That was the guy with his head being blown off, and he was like, this is just too good. There we are. Yes, there's a whole load of stuff, but not as kind of as not too much. Here's a load of resources. The size will go up, giving you some other information about everything that's been included, just the kind of the snippets I pulled out. I've also linked here to this presenter plugin. So this is by Aaron D. Campbell. This is WordPress. So this is running on WordPress. This slideshow using Reveal.js. It's pretty cool. Right? It's fancy. It's fancy. Yeah, check it out. It's cool. That's me.